Got some party leftovers. Do you want to have some fun?
What is good, episode society? Welcome back. Okay, so I need to talk about something that has genuinely been living rent-free in my head since episode 2 dropped. Because while everyone is out here talking about Rue and Jules in the bath, and Alamo sending a whole pig to Laurie's house, the thing that actually broke me was Angel. Specifically, that rehab scene. Like, what was that place? What actually happened to her? Is she even alive right now? Because Euphoria did not give us answers. They gave us clues. And today we are going through every single one of them. Evidence first. Theories after. Let's go. Section 1, what we actually saw. Okay, so let's just lay out exactly what happened in that scene, because I think some people missed details watching it the first time. So Angel finds out her best friend Tish is dead. Tish overdosed on fentanyl, the same drugs Rue delivered. And Alamo had been lying to Angel about it the whole time. Once Angel finds out, she completely spirals. And Alamo basically gives Rue an ultimatum. Get Angel to rehab or she's gone. Period. So Rue drives her there. On the way, she's trying to hype the place up, calling it like a little getaway. Almost like she's trying to convince herself too. And then they pull up to Hope Springs. And immediately something feels wrong. The place is grungy, poorly lit, dead quiet. Rue goes to the front desk and asks about paperwork. The woman barely looks up from her phone and goes, nope, no intake forms, no insurance, nothing. And then, this is the part people caught on rewatch. The camera zooms in on the receptionist's fingernails. They're dark, stained. Most people assumed it was just dirty nails, but a lot of viewers are saying that's dried blood. And then as Rue is pulling away from the parking lot, an ambulance rolls in right behind her. And there's a figure watching Rue from a car across the street that we never get a clear shot of. Angel made Rue promise to come back for her, and Rue left anyway. That's the last we see of her. Section 2, the red flags broken down. Let's go through each detail one by one because there are more than you think. Red flag 1, Alamo had this place on speed dial. That's the exact line. He didn't Google a rehab. He has a specific place he sends people, a place he controls. That's not normal. Red flag 2, zero paperwork. No real rehab works like that. None. There's always intake forms, insurance, ID, medical history. The fact that there's nothing on paper means there's no record of Angel being there. She just disappears into that building with no trace. Red flag 3, the receptionist's nails, whether that's dried blood or not. The show made a deliberate choice to zoom in on them. Euphoria doesn't do accidental close-ups. That shot was intentional. Red flag 4, the ambulance. Why is an ambulance pulling in right after a new patient arrives? That's not standard. That's a response to something already happening inside. Red flag 5, the watcher. Someone is sitting in a car watching Rue leave. We don't know if that's Laurie's people keeping tabs on Rue, or someone connected to whatever Hope Springs actually is. Either way, someone knows Angel just went in there. Section 3, the theories. Okay, so the internet has been going crazy with this, and there are 3 main theories. Theory 1, she's being trafficked. This is the most popular one right now. The idea is that Hope Springs isn't a real rehab at all. It's a front for sex trafficking. Alamo is essentially trading Angel the same way Laurie tried to trade Rue. She's become a liability at the club. So instead of paying for real treatment, he's flipping her into a different kind of operation. The no paperwork, the ambulance, the blood on the nails. People are reading all of that as a processing facility, not a healing one. Theory 2, organ trafficking. This one sounds wild, but honestly the ambulance detail is what's driving it. Why would a rehab need a medical vehicle on standby? Some viewers think Hope Springs is harvesting organs from people who have no paper trail and nobody looking for them. Angel fits that profile exactly. She has no family mentioned. Her only real friend just died. And the one person who cares about her, Rue, just drove away. Theory 3, she's actually getting help and we're being played. This is the minority opinion, but hear it out. We know Priscilla Delgado is credited in 6 episodes this season. 6. That's most of the season. So unless they're doing a lot of flashbacks, Angel is probably coming back in some form. Some people think the show is deliberately making Hope Springs look sinister, to mess with us, and that Angel is going to resurface. Maybe changed, maybe worse, but alive. Section 4, what the actress said. Now here's where it gets interesting because Priscilla Delgado actually spoke about the scene and what she said is low-key haunting. She said filming that drop-off made her think about what it feels like to find yourself in a place where you don't know what's going to happen, whether you're going to come out healthy, or whether you're even going to survive. She said Angel has always felt like there's a devil under the soil attracting evil, like she was born moving towards something dark, and couldn't stop it no matter what. The fact that the actress herself is talking about survival tells you the show is not playing this safe, and the ambiguity wasn't an accident. Levinson wrote that scene to feel uncertain on purpose. You're supposed to leave not knowing. That discomfort is the point. Section 5, what I actually think. Okay, so here's my read on it. I don't think Hope Springs is a real rehab. At all. The no paperwork alone is enough for me. You cannot check someone into a legitimate medical facility without documentation. It doesn't exist. Alamo runs a strip club, moves drugs, and has people on his payroll who handle problems. Angel became a problem. She was grieving, spiraling, losing him money, and asking too many questions. About Tish, the exact thing Alamo needs to stay buried. So I think he solved 2 problems at once. Get Angel out of the club and out of the way. Whether that's trafficking, something worse, or just some hole. She disappears into while Alamo's war with Lori heats up. I think Rue made a mistake she doesn't fully understand yet. Because here's the thing about Rue. She got Angel into that car not because Alamo told her to. She did it because she recognized herself in Angel. She knows what a spiral looks like. She knows what it feels like when everyone around you is pretending you're fine when you're not. So she thought she was helping. But she's still inside a system built by people who don't actually help anyone. And good intentions don't change that. So that's everything we know. Everything the show gave us. And all the theories the internet has been running with. Honestly, I don't have a definitive answer. And I think that's kind of the whole point of this storyline. But I want to know what you think happened to Angel. Drop it in the comments. Dead? Trafficked? Coming back? Because this is one of those things where I genuinely want to see what you guys are clocking that I might have missed. If you're new here, subscribe. We cover Euphoria every single week. And we go deep on the stuff other channels gloss over. Episode Society. See you next Sunday. Peace.